Hi guys, and welcome to another Pick a Card reading. You're here with me, Abby, on Readings with Abby, and today the topic is what's going to be happening this 25th of December. So we're just going to see what's happening for the day. Now this could be Christmas Day for some of you. Not everybody celebrates Christmas, so that's why I decided to label it the 25th. But let's see what's going to happen for the day and just see what comes up. So this is going to be a bit of a shorter reading. I'm going to try and keep them short. But we'll see what happens, and this one is just mainly for a bit of fun, so let's see. And as you all know, or most of you know, timestamps are in the description box as well as the comment section, so I'm going to leave you to choose your piles. Okay, pile one. So we have tarot for you today as well as oracle. I have decided to use some of my angel cards, so we're going to be using those today, and of course the tarot. So I'm going to start off. I do have a main card here. These are little cards, guidance cards that I picked up. I'm still trying to remember the name. I don't actually have the name on me, guys, but you can, they're from the Affirmations Publishing House, so you guys can check that out. I'll most likely pop it in the description box if you're interested. So we have, for you guys, this is your main energy for Christmas Day: reconciliation of an existing relationship or the beginning of a new relationship is now possible. Take the chance. Wow, awesome. So, for your tarot, we have the Fool, which is clarified by the Hermit. We have the Ace of Cups, clarified by the Three of Swords. We have the Two of Cups, as clarified by the Emperor. We also have Llama, set clear boundaries and enforce them, Archangel Shemiel. We have Panda, with stay balanced and in your essence, Archangels Mary, Jophiel, and Sandalphon. And then we also have two other cards here: Be Honest with Yourself, and I'll read that description out later, and Heart Chakra. So let's get into this reading. So as I said, yes, so we have some kind of reconciliation here. Now, of course, not everybody's going to resonate with it being something romantic, so I'm going to say, obviously, because anybody can be watching here, this could be romantic or platonic. It doesn't matter. Make it fit your situation. But this is a reconciliation of a relationship, and and it says here of an existing relationship or the beginning of a new relationship. So for some of you, perhaps if things maybe, I don't want to say have been going rocky, but like maybe if there's been sort of a stalemate, I guess, in your relationship with your person, or there's been some kind of a separation perhaps, or some kind of distance or pause or something like that, then there's some new energy, I feel like, that's going to be coming into this relationship, especially because we have the Ace of Cups here, right? And the Ace of Cups is about new beginnings. For some of you too, this is new beginnings in terms of somebody perhaps from your past. Now, I only say that we don't actually have any cards here that clue into somebody from your past, but I'm just pointing that out because that may be relevant to some of you, but we don't really have any cards here that are sort of giving me that vibe, so I would say that's only for a few of you. But generally I think, and also this can be a new relationship. So in terms of reconciliation there, I would say perhaps this is maybe somebody that you are going to meet that's new, but also you may feel like you know them or something like that. This could be somebody from a past life relationship. I don't have the Six of Cups here, which usually indicates that, but I'm putting that out there just in case somebody may resonate with that. But also too, like I said, remember, this may not be romantic for some of you. This can be platonic. So maybe, and being that it is the 25th of December, most of us are hanging out with family, you know, where we're going to lots of lunches, breakfast, dinners, and all that sort of thing, catching up with friends, family. So this could be some family too that you're reconciling with. So this could be in the platonic sense. So we do have the Fool here. Okay, so this is jumping in, and we have this clarified by the Hermit. So I feel like whatever's going on in terms of this relationship, there's an essence of someone really coming out of solitude. So, and this could indicate to some of you, if this is a new relationship, being single and being ready to jump into a new relationship, sort of feeling excited about getting into something new, and being open to something new. But yeah, there's an essence here of someone sort of coming out of their shell, coming out of their cave. This, I just heard for some of you too, this could be somebody who is finally revealing feelings to you as well. So it's kind of like they've been shy, they've been hiding themselves away, and they're finally ready to come out and say something. And this is someone perhaps who is taking that leap of faith and jumping in. But again, this could be you as well. This could be your energy taking that leap of faith. Maybe you've been wanting to say something to somebody else, and you're taking the reins there in starting this or initiating this, right? And we do have the Ace of Cups. So again, this is new beginnings, but this is emotional fulfillment as well. So your cup is going to be really filled up. And this is really going to hit you in that heart space. Again, we do have heart chakra here as well. And this is clarified by the Three of Swords. So for some of you, if this is reconciliation, of course, there could have been some hurt in the past in regards to this relationship. And this is now being rectified. Okay, the heart space is healing, or maybe the healing has already been done, and that's what's allowing you guys to get into this new chapter. But there is an essence here of, you know, some past heartache. But also too, this, for some of you, if this is a brand new relationship with somebody, then this could just be heartache perhaps you felt in the past. And, you know, there's something really magical I'm sort of feeling with this new energy here. It's like this is different to how you've had relationships before in the past. There's something different about this relationship, and it's going to make you feel, I just heard almost childlike. So there's an essence here with this relationship of it just feeling very new, exciting, and not like the relationships in the past. So I think you're sort of almost freeing your heart here with this relationship, or it's going to feel that way. And of course we do have the Two of Cups here, and you know, again, this is about soulmate union. This is about, you know, coming into union with somebody that you are on the same level with. You know, there's a deeper connection to the both of you, definitely on that soul level, on the heart level, but also too, like, this could be a very, like, psychic connection, spiritual connection, in the sense of, like, you know, you sort of really sense each other's energy, very well. And maybe as well you're able to almost, you know those movies where it's like people can finish each other's sentences and things like that. You know, maybe you're very just clued into each other, and maybe even very telepathic. Maybe, you know, you can sort of really read each other's mind quite well, and it just sort of fits, you know what I'm saying? I just heard fits like a glove. But maybe, you know, and Spirit's kind of showing me like two hands that are, you know, very well fitting together. So maybe you guys will be holding hands or something like that, and you just sort of feel like, you know, our hands are just meant for each other or something, you know. But it's that kind of essence, right? It's that kind of relationship. And I think when you meet, there's some kind of acknowledgement between the two of you that you know that this is, you know, a little bit more than the average relationship, that there really is a deep soul connection here. And that is clarified by the Emperor. So there's a couple of things I want to say here. So first of all, what I want to say is, so this emperor could be, and the emperor is like very authoritative sometimes, but he's really, I don't always want to say that, because I don't always get the sense, I don't feel like the emperor is always necessarily, it's authoritative in a bad way, but they just, it can be like protective, loving, protective energy and things sometimes too. And I do feel like this person, if this is their energy, and I kind of am feeling like this is this person's energy, I don't feel like it's yours, but we'll go to the meaning if it is yours. But I feel like this person may be very protective of you. So, if you're a female watching perhaps and this is a male, like I just feel like, yeah, they're going to be very protective of you, and kind of like, I mean, the emperor, is sort of that father-like energy, and I don't really want to say necessarily, acting like your father, but in the sense of just, again, that, this is my person, right? This is my girl, this is my, whoever, this is somebody that I really love and care about, and, I'm going to protect them no matter what. And I feel like, yeah, this person is just very protective of you, and I'm kind of sensing like somebody that's not necessarily always watching you, but somebody who's just got they're clued in, right? So they're very aware of the surroundings and what's going on. So they may be somebody that, like, straight away, for instance, if you was an example I can use. If, say, for instance, if you were a restaurant or a bar or something with this person, right, and they're seeing some people that maybe have had a little bit too much to drink, straight away they'll want to sort of put their arm around you just to make sure that you're safe, that, you're not going to come to any harm from these people if they were to stumble into you or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Or if there's a row or an argument or something going on somewhere, straight away, or why don't we leave, let's go over here, or let's do this or let's do that. I just feel like this really, like, protective energy. It's almost like they've just sort of got it's like this protective radar or something that they're sort of sending out, sort of like, keeping watch for your energy and your surroundings. So I think that's really cool. And if you're that emperor energy, then, and of course this isn't gender specific, so this is, more divine masculine energy, but that can be any gender, right? So if this is you, then I feel like, yeah, that's how you're going to be acting with this person in question. Now, what I want to say here too, like I said, this could be family, right? So some of you could be, or friends even, so some of you could just be reconciling with family and friends that you have a soul connection with, of course, because soulmates aren't just romantic, right? They can come in different, they come in different, what's the word I'm after? I don't know what the word is, but you know what I mean, guys, right? So this can be platonic, right? Or it can be romantic. So for some of you, if this is platonic, with that emperor energy, I feel like for some of you, this could be a father perhaps that you're reconnecting with. Maybe you had a bit of a fallout, thus the Three of Swords here. Maybe there was some hurtful things said or something like that. Maybe you haven't seen your father in a while. And when I say father, guys, look, this doesn't have to be a biological father. This is whoever you feel, takes on that role in your life, okay? And so, yeah, this could be a reconciliation with somebody on a platonic level, be it family, friends, whatever, that you are reconciling with, someone that you have a really deep connection with. And with this card here, be honest with yourself. So let's read this out. So it says, look into your heart and you will know the truth of the situation. It's safe to admit the truth to yourself, for we will support and guide you through any necessary changes. Lean upon us for courage and the strength to take good care of yourself. Focus only upon your true desires, and they'll come to you upon angels' wings. Okay, so again, look into your heart, and we have the heart chakra card here as well. So it says it's safe for you to admit the truth to yourself, okay? So for some of you, I feel like this could be somebody coming forward to you and being open and honest with their feelings, and sort of there being more clarity for this situation, which is what makes it able to transform into this new beginning, right? This reconciliation. So someone, again, and I did point that out with the Hermit, is ready to come out of their shell. They're ready to come out of hiding. So, and this could be someone too who maybe even is admitting their feelings for you. So this could be someone maybe that you might be friends with, some of you as well, that, sort of is admitting romantic feelings for you. And so the relationship, there could be a reconciliation there, but it's on a whole new level now because this new beginning perhaps is turning it into something romantic when it was once platonic. I mean, there's several options here, guys, and I have to acknowledge them all because, of course, anybody's watching, so just make it fit your situation. But definitely, be honest with yourself. And I feel like this is you as well. This is obviously to you. So this is about you being honest with how you feel. And, if someone is giving you their feelings, or if someone's coming towards you with this reconciliation, then again, it's you're being asked to be honest with yourself and how you feel about this, and how you want to proceed forward with this relationship. But again, this could be you projecting that outward as well. And we do have the heart chakra, so let's read this one. Love is the heart of the matter. Your heart is the center within your physical being, attuned most to love. It is safe for you to love and be loved with an open heart as we stand by with perfect protection and guidance. And it's funny too with the protection and guidance, because I did say that about this Emperor energy, right? So I do feel like there's definite protection around you guys with this energy. But yeah, so love is at the heart of the matter. So definitely this is someone with deep feelings, or this is, on both ends, of course, because we do have the Two of Cups, so I do feel like this is reciprocated, right? But yeah, this is definitely coming from the heart space, so that's really good. I do feel like the sort of loyal kind of love coming through here. And if you perhaps feel that wasn't the case previously in this situation, then this will be the case moving forward. Let's see with the Llama card. And what I love about these animal cards too is that there's, two animals on each. So it does remind me a lot of like the Lovers card. But again, it's just the 222, right? And you may be seeing 222 somewhere as well, by the way. But, it's two llamas, two pandas, the Two of Cups. I mean, come on, guys. And I know on this panda card it is a baby panda and the mother panda, but it still gives me that vibe. As soon as I saw the panda card, actually, which this one came out first, it made me think straight away of the Lovers card and also the Two of Cups. So, and we have a blue flower there. My spirit is just guiding my eyes to that. So one of you, your favorite color could be blue, or there could be something around this perhaps relationship to do with blue flowers. I don't really know, but you guys might clue into that somehow. But again, with this crystal in the middle here as well, we have a crystal in the middle of the panda card. And I'm assuming it's just like a clear quartz kind of crystal, which I think is great too, because, that's all about clearing out old energy, right? They're really good for cleansing. So again, this is that clue to, this new beginning coming in, all the old energies getting taken out. And again, I feel like that's happening with this be honest with yourself, right? We're getting rid of this Three of Swords energy and we're moving into this Ace of Cups. And it's really beautiful. So it says, stay balanced and in your essence. So again, Archangels Mary, Jophiel, and Sandalphon. So stay balanced. So I feel like, yes, this relationship, if it wasn't balanced before, it is going to be in much more balance now. And again, if this is a new relationship for you, then from the get-go, you're going to feel this balance and this unity in this relationship. And it's not going to feel one-sided. I feel like you guys, there's equal give and take here. So I really feel that, which is really, really great. And with the Llama card, we have set clear boundaries and enforce them, Archangel Shemiel. So again, if there were boundaries crossed last time, or maybe really not many boundaries set up at all, which could have led to this Three of Swords energy, there is going to be those boundaries up in this new reconciliation. And again, like I said, if this is a brand new relationship for you guys, then you will see from the get-go that, actually what I'm feeling, if this is a new relationship for you guys, I feel like from the get-go you're going to, with this be honest with yourself card, you're going to be setting that up. So that's one of the things that you might say, or the conversation that might happen between the two of you. in this new beginning of, setting up those boundaries and just being honest about, what you want out of a relationship or what you expect in moving forward in terms of this relationship. So I do feel like, this has a lot to offer you, this reconciliation, because again, like I said, we have the Two of Cups. So, this is a real soulmate union. This is really feeling that deep connection. Again, it could be having that spiritual connection and really feeling that. We've got the emotional fulfillment, okay? And, we have the wonderful balance here, and we have the boundaries that have been set in, and it's all coming from this beautiful heart chakra space. So I do feel like this is a really wonderful new beginning for you guys in terms of relationships, like I said, be that platonic or romantic. So this is all I have for you, pile one. This is what's happening on your 25th of December. I really do hope that you have a wonderful day. It looks like you're going to. So I hope that this all works out for you. If this does resonate, please like and subscribe if you enjoyed my channel, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye. Hi, pile 2. Welcome to your reading. So we are talking about what is happening for you this December 25th. And like I said in the introduction, I'm saying it like that because not everybody celebrates Christmas. So we're just going to stick to the date. So whatever that is or means for you, this is what's going to be happening for that day. So we have some tarot and oracle. I have decided to use my angel decks and animal deck today. And I have also some guidance cards here from the Affirmation Publishing house. And of course the tarot, as I said. So I'm going to start off with this guidance card because this is going to be like your main energy. So we've got a bit of a main theme here. So it says, you have many options before you. Now is the time to choose. Be realistic, be patient, and have faith. And I'm sorry if there's any background noise, guys. I have a tree outside my window. The window's open. It's very hot where I am this time of year. And so I've got the window open, but you will hear the bats perhaps in the window. So out of the window, I should say. Because they are hanging in the trees. They like to eat the fruit from the tree. So, so you have many options before you. So now is the time to choose. Be realistic, be patient, and have faith. So, and this works, I think, very well with the rest of your cards. So let's get to those. So for your tarot, we have the Eight of Wands, clarified by the Hanged Man. We have the Nine of Pentacles, clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Ten of Wands, clarified by the Justice card. And these are your oracle cards. We have Ask, we have Entrepreneur. Now I will get to the descriptions of those in a moment. We also have Kingfisher, be patient and focused. Archangel Bokpi. I'm not going to say that right, guys. I'm so sorry. I probably shouldn't even try. Then we have Deer, trust in the support of the universe. Archangels Michael and Faith. So, and I love that too because you guys got the deer. So deer for Christmas, right? The cute little reindeers. So let's get into this reading. So there may be options available to you guys. Now, because we do have the Entrepreneur card, I am going to go out on a limb here and say that, of course, this may be to do with business work for you guys, career, right? Something that you're heading towards. There may be some options in front of you come the 25th of December that you may be choosing from, or maybe, because this is entrepreneur, maybe you're wanting to start up a business and there's a few options regarding that business, or this could be a few job offers for others of you as well. Something to do with work that you are deciding on. Now, of course, we don't have any cards here like maybe the Two of Swords or the Lovers or something like that indicates necessarily decision. But what I will say is, I think there's a main energy here of you guys taking a step forward. There's some kind of step forward here. So perhaps, if there is two paths ahead, if there is a choice, I do feel like the main energy here is you guys actually making a choice or taking a path and moving forward. So like I say, we've got the Eight of Wands here, and of course that's very quick moving energy, so things are going to come in very quickly. But I do feel like this has come in after a period of you guys having a bit of time out to think about things. And I think that makes a lot of sense too, because we do have the Knight of Pentacles here. Now the Knight of Pentacles is someone very methodical. Okay, they're a little bit slow moving, but it's not in a lazy way or procrastination or anything like that. It's just the Knight of Pentacles being very careful about the moves that they make. So like a lot of knights, you know, you sort of assume they just charge forward, right? But you guys aren't charging ahead, you're taking your time with it. And it's kind of making me laugh, you know, for like the horse shows and things, and for like equestrians and stuff like that, like how the horses kind of do like a prance. I sort of feel like you've got these knights, you know, that are charging in, and you guys are kind of like prancing, right? Because you're taking your time with it, you're being smart, right, about your moves, okay? And so we do have this fast moving energy, but I do feel like that's coming in after a period of you guys already having taken some time to really think about your next move. And that's what the Hanged Man energy is all about. It's about seeing things from a different perspective. So I feel like you've had that time to really sort of analyze all your options and all the angles of whatever situation you may be in right now and how to proceed forwards. And so then with this Eight of Wands energy, you're now ready to take that action in moving forward, or perhaps it's moving forward for you. Do you know what I mean? If it's not about you necessarily taking that action yourself, once you've made this decision, it's like the universe is coming in and that momentum is just going to happen for you, and it's all just going to start you know, coming to fruition, right? It's all going to start propelling forward. So we have the Nine of Pentacles here, and again clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. So with this 9, right, this is all about independence. This is about financial stability. This is about really being strong in your sense of self. This is, you know, standing in your personal power, right? And this is someone who is in a very good position. Of course, it's before the 10. So, you know, this is close to, you know, one of the best cards you can get, right, in the tarot, depending on how you see tarot, of course. But, you know, this is somebody who is very financially stable now, okay? This is somebody who can afford those little life's luxuries, the little things that they want. They live a very comfortable life, but they're very, very comfortable in themselves as well. You know, there's an air of just being very confident and sort of creating a real presence whenever they walk into a room, or just their energy in general when they're around people, and what they project outwards. So also to this person, you know, can be quite in touch with nature as well and things like that. So maybe for some of you, you know, you may be very in love with nature. You may spend a lot of time outdoors, something like that. But in general, this is just, yeah, someone very confident, you know, and there was a line that I was going to say. I feel like there's a phrase, there's a saying, but I can't think what it is. It's something about like, it's not money where the mouth is, but it's like, that's not it at all. It's, but it's something like, you've got the money to flash, do you know what I'm saying? But you've got the stuff to back it up. It's like that saying, walk the walk and walk the walk and talk the talk. Oh my gosh, sorry guys, I've completely mucked that up now. I don't know what the saying is, but you guys hopefully know what I'm getting at, right? So it's like, you know, you're not just all for show, is what I'm trying to say, right? There's truth behind it, right? You really are stable and you really are confident and things like that. You know, it's not just a mask. It's not just something that you're putting on for people, or it's just how you happen to appear to the outside world. It's how you really are. And it's because you've adopted this Knight of Pentacles energy. So you may be an earth sign for some of you, you know, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But you guys, you know, are really, you know, being methodical in every step that you take towards this Nine of Pentacles energy, which you are definitely moving into, and like I said, quite swiftly too, with the Eight of Wands here. Now we do have the 10 of Wands here as well, and I know this isn't the greatest card in the deck, but it is clarified by the Justice card, so hang on to your seat there with me. But so yeah, this can talk about, burdens, sort of responsibilities, just having a lot on your plate, right? And in the traditional Rider-Waite tarot, of course, we've got the guy who's, sort of bent over with all the wands sort of on his back, and he sort of looks like he's really struggling to carry these wands, and it's a lot of effort. And what I want to say about this card, and what I usually always say too, is obviously there's a need to offload this, right? And if you think about it in terms of just the card itself, eventually this guy has got to get somewhere, right? He's got to get somewhere to where he's going to put these wands down. He's not going to be walking around forever with these wands. So there is going to come a time where you're going to have to offload this, 10 of wands energy, right? So, but I feel like in some cases too, it's not always all our doing. Do you know what I'm saying? So I always feel like it's not always our 10 wands that we've collected. It's like you're walking along and people are sort of adding things to you. Like, oh, can you take this as well? Oh, can you take this as well? And so we've got all this stuff, right? That's not all ours. It's from other people as well. And it's making it heavier on us. It's harder to move forward, things like that. So it's not always us. It's a combination of things, guys. But at the end of the day, the main theme is that we need to release this. We need to let this go. And it can, like I said, be, sort of like responsibilities as well. So for some of you, this is in terms of perhaps your responsibilities sort of going up a notch a bit. And I don't mean that in a negative way. I just mean if this is to do with your career, right, and work in terms of that, things may just, and again with this 8 of wands, things may be picking up really quickly, and all of a sudden, it's sort of like everything's happening at once. And so there's a lot that you may be dealing with, like this needs to be signed, and, I need to organize this and I need to organize that. And it may feel a bit flustering, during this time, but, it will calm down. It's just, this may be a bit of a period of, having a few responsibilities and things to deal with. But, and this too could be part of the job as well. Sometimes, we do have jobs that, have a lot of things, that need doing within them, like multitasking and all that sort of stuff. And, it can be very trying, and, it's a lot of effort, it takes a lot out of us. But, we do have the Justice card here. So I feel like, this is balance coming in for you guys as well. So I feel like maybe, if, people are sort of throwing things your way, or you've had all these responsibilities added onto you that weren't yours, and things like that, it's sort of, that's being evened out. It's like that's getting taken off you, or you're offloading that yourself and saying, I'm not carrying this anymore. I'm not taking this with me anymore. It's not mine, right? I don't have to deal with this. But also too, justice is obviously justice from injustice, right? So if you feel like there hasn't been an injustice that's been done to you, and perhaps added with this, to this 10 of wands kind of energy, then justice is coming to you guys, right? But I also feel here too, and I think it's interesting, this could be the law field for some of you guys, or something to do with justice, because again, like I said, with the Knight of Pentacles, this is someone very methodical, someone very in their divine masculine, right? So they're a very practical person, and I just feel like this kind of goes along with that sort of energy, or working in that kind of a field. So for some of you, this could be what you're getting into, the law field or something of the sort. Maybe law enforcement, I just heard for some of you. The Spirit just told me law enforcement. So, this could be, a policeman or something like that, you know what I'm saying? But whatever this is, yeah, it may be a lot that you're taking on. So there may be a lot of components to the job. There may be quite a bit of things to do with the job. But at the same time, I do feel like this is something that you are, you're working towards. This is something that you already are aware of, if that is the case. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's sort of like what you're getting yourself into. And I feel like, for most of you, you've pre-agreed to this. So let's get to this Ask card. So it says, Ask us to help you in this situation, and we will immediately go to work on your behalf. We're governed by many universal laws, and among them is the free will that allows you to make your own choices and decisions. So we patiently await your request. So, yeah, so this is definitely, I think, receiving help from, spirit guides, angels. I mean, if you don't believe in angels and things like that, if this is not your kind of thing, then, take what take it as you will, is what I mean to say. So this could be the universe for you. This could be, just your spirit guides in general, or it could just, just be some form of energy for you that's coming in to help you. Don't be afraid to ask, is what I heard as well. So if some of you are needing a bit of help with this, or, you're wanting to talk to somebody about this, or you're needing assistance in some way, don't be afraid to ask to help move things along. But yeah, so we will immediately go to work on your behalf. So definitely, if you're feeling like you're needing that extra bit, but I'm just feeling as well like it's already understood at the same time. So I feel like if your spirit guides and the universe and things like that have already seen sort of the path you're taking, they already understand, where you're headed, and I think help is already being handed out, to be honest. But definitely do stay in contact with the universe, your angels, your spirit guides, whoever you resonate with, and keep in contact, because they can help you out, definitely, and already are, as like I said, I believe. And so of course we have entrepreneur here, so definitely do feel like this is a clue to it being work related for you guys. So self-employment suits your disposition and intentions. Working for yourself allows you to better follow your intuition and divine guidance. We are your co-workers and teammates who remain loyally by your side to ensure your success in all ways. Okay, so definitely, yeah, again, another clue to you having some kind of outside help there, perhaps from another realm, but there's definitely assistance here for you. There's people backing you up. There's support, right? You've got support. And so, yeah, definitely some of you may be going off on your own with this. You may be starting your own business here. And, again, this is what this 10 of Wands could be relating to as well. Because when we start up our own business, there's a lot to get done, right? You have to come up with the company name. You have to get all these, registrations and things done. And, especially like if you're in Australia, you have to get your ABN and all that sort of stuff, you know what I mean? So there's a lot of things that you may be prepping and documents you're signing and things like that, and it may seem like a bit of an overload, but you guys will get through it, and eventually those ones, like I said, you will offload them. So if it is a lot of paperwork and things that you're doing, it's the initial stages, but it's not going to be a constant, you know what I'm saying? And so yeah, we have Kingfisher here, and it says, yeah, be patient and focused. So definitely you're being asked to be patient right now. So, and it's interesting too, because I do feel like you guys are already kind of in that energy anyway. I feel like that's part of who you are. So you're already aware of that patience. But for some of you too, I'm kind of hearing that you may have been working on this for a while, and you've been really waiting for this to come to fruition. And so it's kind of like you're sort of at that energy point where it's just, there's that little bit of, I suppose, restlessness, I want to say, and sort of like I can feel I'm almost there, but it's just like, come on, and it's just sort of waiting for that moment. But Spirit is saying to you, stay focused, and just have that little last bit of patience, and this will all pay off. This will come through for you. And we have Deer again as well. So trust in the support of the universe. So, I mean, that's really technically being clarified for you like 3 times now, guys. So you definitely have the support of your spirit guides, of the universe, creator, whoever you believe in, right, guys? The support is definitely there for you guys. So, be patient, and things are going to move forward pretty quickly. I feel like for you guys, I feel like it's more of a sense of having patience up till now, and I feel like things are really going to move forward quickly, and you guys are going to head on to that wonderful 9 of Pentacles. So congratulations to you. So that is your reading, pile 2. I really hope you enjoyed. That's what's happening for you the 25th of December. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed my channel and this reading, and I will see you on the next one. Take care. Hi guys, and welcome to this pick a card reading. So you are my pile 3s, last but not least, right guys? So today we're looking at what is happening for your December 25th, and like I said in the introduction, I say it like that because not everybody celebrates Christmas, I realize. So, it's whatever's happening for you on that day. and the main energy that surrounds you. So we have tarot and oracle. I've used some of my angel decks, and I've used an animal deck as well. It's an angel deck as well, and we have some guidance cards from the Affirmations Publishing House that I've used for your main energy. So we're going to get into that first, and it says, now is a time of success. Others will acknowledge your efforts and you deserve it. Keep moving forward. So that is really great, guys. So you're in some kind of success by the 25th of December. Now let's get into your tarot. Let's see if we can get some more information on that. So we have the Queen of Pentacles. That's absolutely lovely. That is clarified by the Five of Pentacles. We have the Ten of Wands clarified by the Three of Wands. And we have the Eight of Pentacles clarified by the Six of Pentacles. So again, with your oracle cards, we have change in direction and family, and I will read those descriptions out in just a moment when I get to them. We also have pig. Sorry guys, the rain is getting a bit louder now. Maintain self-worth and self-esteem. Archangels Mary, Gabriel, and Uriel. And we also have swan. Demonstrate grace and majesty. Now, I do not know how to say this, angel, so I'm just going to not say it, but we have another archangel there. So I want to start off with this beautiful Queen of Pentacles energy. So I feel like on December 25th, you are embracing this Queen of Pentacles. So obviously the Queen is somebody who is very stable, okay, and this is in, not just the financial sense, but also in terms of like career, in terms of stability in general, right? So there was a word that wanted to come through there. Sorry guys, it didn't quite come through, but you guys have made it, is what I want to say, really, to be honest. So you're at the top of your game, is what I wanted to say. That's what I wanted to say, guys. And that being clarified by the Five of Pentacles, I feel like this could have been some previous energy for you guys. So you definitely, by the 25th of December, come out of this energy of lack, okay, of feeling out in the cold, not having enough coin, you know what I'm saying? So if you've been feeling a bit unstable, if you've been feeling like you've been out in the cold, maybe even lack of a job, so maybe some of you might be unemployed right now, or you may not be in a job that offers you enough stability, and this is definitely changing for you guys, and you are leveling up, really leveling up by the 25th of December. Now, of course, the Queen, right, of Pentacles, she is also very motherly, right? She's got that motherly energy about her. She's very nurturing, right? She likes to care and take care of others. So, we do have the family card here as well. And with the change in direction, I'm just noticing the stalk here with the little baby. So for some of you, and this won't resonate for all of you, but for some of you, this may be success in perhaps starting a family. So some of you may be, coming to Christmas Day, if you do celebrate Christmas Day, to your family members, and maybe you're announcing that you're about to have a baby, or there's some kind of thing around family here, I feel. And that's just for a very small few of you. But for most of you, I feel like this is career related. This is about your stability, your financial status, okay? And you guys are definitely leveling up. So this is really, really great. We do have the Ten of Wands here, again clarified by the Three of Wands. So the Ten of Wands can talk about, having a lot of responsibilities, having a lot on your shoulders, a lot of burdens and things like that. And I feel like, with this Three of Pentacles here, Three is about moving forward, okay? It's about the future, right? And actually taking action, moving forward towards the future. So I feel like you guys are offloading a lot of this Ten of Pentacles energy. It's almost like, it makes a lot of sense, right? You're taking off 7 of these wands, right? And you're leaving 3. It's like, okay, these are the 3 that I need. I'm getting rid of the rest. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you guys are really offloading a lot of these responsibilities and burdens and things like that you've been carrying around with you. And by the 25th, I think you guys are definitely in this Three of Pentacles energy. And there's a lot of, I want to say magic, really, in what's ahead. So it's almost like there's a sense of wonder and excitement about the future and what's ahead. And with this change in direction too, perhaps maybe for some of you, you've changed jobs. Again, with this 5, maybe some of you quit a job and you were out of work for a while, and now you've decided what you want to do, and so you're moving in that direction. And then for others of you, maybe you did lose a job, but there's been a new one that's presented to you, or you've found a new direction. So maybe you've gone in a whole new career path. You guys have chosen something completely different to what you used to do, but now you're really feeling like this is it. This is gonna be your moment of success. This is what I want to do. Maybe it really speaks to your heart space or your soul, something like that. Or you just, feel like this is really a positive step forward for you guys. So let me read this card just for a moment, seeing as I have it in my hands. So the changes you're experiencing are divinely directed by your newborn willingness to open your heart to love and our guidance. You are protected now and in the future, so follow your path to the happy outcomes you deserve. Right. So, and it does say changes are divinely guided. So you may not have even planned these changes. Again, like I said, it could have been a loss of a job, but it was leading you to something better, right? And there's always a reason for something. So sometimes things happen to us and we go, why is this happening to me, right? But it's not happening to you, it's happening for you. And so we don't often realize that at the time, and it's only the aftermath that comes in and we go, that actually happened for me because I am now in a better place, or I was led to something much better than what I had. So maybe, you're in a job, maybe, you, whatever reason, had to leave your job, or maybe you lost your job or something like that. And, you're sort of thinking like, well, I was comfortable there. I didn't have a lot of coin, but, it was enough to pay the rent. It was, do this, do that. I had food on the table. But the universe is kind of saying, we got something way better planned for you. And, and so there is this period of sort of lack, but at the same time, it's in preparation for something much bigger. And I feel like this is this change in direction here. And so with the 8 of Pentacles, of course, this talks about work. So this definitely could be a new job for you guys, okay, that popped up. And on the traditional card here, the Rider-Waite Tarot, we have someone who is actually making the pentacles by hand, right? So this could be a job perhaps that you work out, that you use your hands, something that you create from yourself. So it's like you physically create it. So you might be very creative or something, whatever it is that you do. I do apologize, now I can't speak. But, this is definitely a step forward for you guys. So this is a new job coming in if you have been in that situation of lack. So by the 25th of December, I feel like you guys will be in a whole new position, a whole new job. And if it is something that you've started up, perhaps even if you came from pile 2, which talked about entrepreneurship and stuff, then maybe this is you as well. And this is something that you're actually starting yourself. That's me talking about the guy actually building the pentacles by hand, right? And that is clarified by the 6 of Pentacles. So, the 6 of Pentacles talks about someone offering sort of some kind of financial help. It's some kind of offer as well. So this could be the job offer that's coming in for you guys. So maybe this may take you by surprise and the job offer comes in. Maybe, like with this change in direction, it's an offer for you guys, something that you didn't think about before. So it's a new type of job and you're wondering, I didn't think about doing that. And I'll tell you something this real quick. So initially, when I started out in Korea, way back when, I wanted to be a chef. For a long time, I wanted to be a chef, and I was so adamant about that because I really loved hospitality. I really loved the industry, and I did do a culinary course, and it didn't work out for me in the sense of I did make the realization that as much as I'm passionate about food and I love it, the commercial kitchen conditions were really hard for me. And being that I'm a short person too, and I have a lot of arm strength, to be honest with you, carrying the big pots and all those kinds of things like that was really, really hard for me. And yeah, I don't know. I mean, it was hard. It was hard work. And I don't think I realized how hard until I really got into it. So, and there was a situation of me thinking, well, what do I do now, right? Because I've worked pretty much like all the courses that I did at school and everything were all culinary courses and stuff like that. And I thought, like, what do I do now? And so I was at this culinary school, right? Hospitality school. And basically what they said to me was that when I went to fill out some paperwork, right, the ladies at the front desk said, you're very personable, and you've got a lovely voice, and you're very sweet and kind and blah blah blah, and they said, have you thought about front of house hospitality? And I said, what do you mean? And I didn't really, I know front of house, but I didn't really understand what they were referring to specifically. And so they said, like being like a maitre d', or like waitressing or something like that, or being a manager or something. And I said, I've never really thought about that, I suppose, And anyways, so I ended up doing a hotel school course, and that got me my job at the hotel that I worked at for a very long time after that. And I ended up running conferences and events for many years in banquets. So, it's one of those things. But, again, I wasn't thinking that to begin with, right? That wasn't my first choice. I was thinking, no, I want to be a chef. But it was still in the same, industry, but it was different stuff, right? And but I ended up loving it. I absolutely loved it, and I felt like it fit me perfectly, really, to be honest, at the time. So it could be one of those sort of situations for you guys. But anyway, so you might get some sort of offer coming in, and you may think, I don't know, should I? I don't know. But, obviously the universe has sort of maybe stirred something up in the background here, and, this is going to work out really well for you guys, I feel. And again, this is your success, right? And we had that from the beginning. But also, too, this is also being in the situation where you're able to give to someone else. So what I'm kind of feeling, the energy I'm getting from this, and because we're talking about December 25th, so again, apologies guys, but anyone who is actually celebrating Christmas Day, or rather what I should say, anyone that is going to see their family and sort of have some sort of like, family reunion or friends or something like that on December 25th, I feel like you're going to walk into this room and you're going to come in with this great news. I've got this new job. I'm now this Queen of Pentacles energy. People are going to see that. You're going to walk in. But I feel like with the Six of Pentacles here, you're going to be able... I don't want to say you look like money, if you know what I mean. But there's going to be that sense of like you're definitely a lot more financially independent, and there's just an air of like you guys being a lot more stable. And so maybe when you sort of turn up, it's like maybe last Christmas or, last time you saw your family members, you're a little bit down. Maybe you were in this Five of Pentacles energy. And now you're turning up with these grand gifts for everyone and things like that, and or you just you're looking really good, you're really pampered yourself up for this day and all that sort of stuff, and people can just see the change in you, I feel like, and it's making me think, and I'm sorry guys, so when I was a teenager, I absolutely loved the series Dawson's Creek. I know. But I did, and I was totally Team Pacey and Joey, by the way. And I just want to talk about a Pacey moment. Basically, where if you haven't seen Dawson's Creek, hopefully this will still make sense. But basically, Pacey was the character who was a bit of a class clown. People sort of gave him that, picked on him a lot about him sort of not amounting to much, and things like that. And so he sort of had a bad opinion of himself. He didn't have a lot of self-worth and things like that. And, sort of things changed when he got into this really stable job and position. And there was just one episode where he came home to his family for Christmas once, and he had like the brand new car, and he had fancy gifts for everybody, and they were like, what happened to you? Like, what's going on? And I feel like this is kind of your energy coming into this 25th of December. So, and again, with this card, it says, now's the time of success, right? But others will acknowledge your efforts and you deserve it. So I feel like your family or your friends or whoever you're going to be around on the 25th, they're acknowledging the effort that you've put in. But also, too, this could be, your acknowledgements finally coming in the work sector as well. So maybe finally this new job or whatever this is going to actually finally acknowledge the skills that you have, the talents that you have, and the effort that you actually put into your work. So this is really, really great. And I want to read this family card. So again, with the family being here, I just feel like, again, it's like your family sort of like really praising you, and I think you're going to get a lot of compliments this 25th of December. I'm sorry guys, the rain is getting way louder now, and I don't want to get up to shut the window because we're halfway through this reading. So Anyways, so this card says, the situation is rooted in an emotional experience with a family member, which we can help you to understand and heal. In your mind and heart, surround this person, yourself and the experience with calming blue light and many angels. Be open to the gifts within the situation and allow yourself to feel peace. So, I do kind of want to say, this could be a very small few of you, that I'm getting the sense that maybe there was some kind of a dispute or argument or something, perhaps where your family or friends, someone in your circle didn't really agree with perhaps the job that you had or the situation you were in. So for instance, if you were in that Five of Pentacles, you might have gotten you might have gotten some, comments about it that may have been a little bit negative or something, maybe a bit of judgment even for your situation, maybe for the choices that you made. But I feel like this is getting resolved because you're coming in with such wonderful energy, such transformation, and they're going to see that. And so it's going to be like, this time it's going to be like, wow, I'm really proud of you. I'm really impressed here. So I think, if that was any kind of previous energy when you saw these people last, or your friends, family, whoever's in your circle, this energy there's going to be a transformation here this time around. And we have the card Pig as well. So maintain self-worth and self-esteem. So Archangels Mary, Gabriel, and Uriel once again. So yeah, maintain self-worth and self-esteem. I really do feel like if you were lacking in that before with this Five of Pentacles energy, you're coming in with a force, with really feeling confident. Again, I just feel like, whoever you're seeing or you're hanging around with on the 25th, they're going to see this change in you. They're going to see the confidence. They're going to see the sparkle, the, just this really huge energetic presence that's really positive. And I think, you may even turn some eyes walking in the door, you know what I mean? I think people are just going to be like, wow, what's happened to you? There's been such a transformation. And that's really, really wonderful for you guys. But I feel like, yeah, definitely feeling that self-esteem and feeling the self-worth. So that's really, really great. And we have the Swan here as well with the demonstrate grace and majesty with Archangel, and I'm not going to say that name once again. Sorry, guys. So yeah, I feel like you're coming in. People are going to see this difference about you. There's a beauty that's changed within you. I don't know. Maybe there's a bit of a glow up in the physical sense. It's happened with you guys. Or maybe, I'm just hearing for some of you, if you've got that little bit of an extra coin, maybe you spent a little bit more on your Christmas outfit or whatever you're wearing to see people that day, and people are like, oh wow, look at this person, and they're going to really see that transformation. But I feel like it's inner as well. It's obviously not just outer. So it's you feeling really good about yourself on the inside, and you really are showing that grace and showing that majesty. And I feel like you are definitely getting praised, Group 3, on the 25th. Whoever you're with, whatever energy you're in, you're getting praised for this wonderful transformation and just how the successes that you've come to by this day, and just the energy generally that you're in, because I do feel like it's such a positive, wonderful energy, and I feel like a lot of people want to be around you because your energy is just so uplifting and so, abundant is what I want to say. So that is your reading, Pile 3. I really hope you enjoyed, and if you did like this, please like and subscribe to my channel, and take care of yourself, and I will see you on the next reading. Bye.